somebody mentioned it. That might have been David initially talked about. East Texas is the most underserved area of Texas, and part of that is I was actually on that committee at one point in time before I was commissioner, is that we weren't getting a lot of grant requests out of East Texas, and we've actually gone out and encouraged more grant requests. The grants go through a process that starts with Irv and his staff. It goes to a committee before it comes to the commissioners to vote on. And we are really pleased that we have seen the numbers supporting East Texas go up every year. And we hope that continues. That we want to make sure East Texas is getting its fair share. And I pay a very close bit of attention to that because we have seen underserved areas of the state. At one point in time, DFW wasn't as badly underserved, but they were underserved as well. And so we're trying to balance that out to make sure we serve veterans across the state. The one thing I didn't mention that I should have, part of our determination for who gets what grants comes out of a report that's done biannually. I believe it's done by Texas A&M. But we actually go out to the different regions around the state, all 8 of them, and we ask the veterans what it is they want. What are they concerned about? And some of it's employment, some of it's financial aid, some of it's education. Mental health hits the top 3 pretty much every time, but we try to also tailor the grants to those needs. So I have said to the FVA committee that what you do is as much art as it is science. There is a strong sense of collaboration among East Texas, and there's a lot of pride in it. So I love the organizations working together because as they come together, 1 and 1 makes more than 2, it makes 3. And the other way of saying it's all boats rise with a rising tide. So it's wonderful. And we want to make sure, this area is also very rural, and we want to make sure we are serving our rural veterans as well as our veterans in more urban and suburban areas. This is great fun. This is wonderful for me. I get really pumped up doing this. It's also a real pleasure. Ian is still here, Joanna is still here. I am so blessed to work with a really strong staff. They're not as vocal about it because they're actual employees, so they're a little calmer, but they still have that same passion. They still have that same desire to serve veterans, and it's just a great feeling. I said this to one of our House reps last week that we were visiting. I am blessed with the best job in the state. I really think it is. And I have been asked to take other roles, and I'm like, no, this is my calling. This is what I'll do. I'll let other people take those roles. I want to serve veterans. What this money does is it leverages the Texas Veterans Commission's efforts. It allows that money to directly serve the veterans in need. And on a statewide basis, especially as large as this state is, most can imagine it's very difficult for us to figure out which veteran needs services more than another veteran necessarily. Because sometimes it comes down to that kind of a choice. We try to serve all. We're going to be in Denton County tomorrow. That'll be our what we call Region 8, which is north central Texas. Basically this side of West Texas down to past Ellis County, and I'm not quite sure where the line is on the southern end, but we will be doing the checks at the Denton County, the new Denton County Courthouse. It's not the beautiful old historic courthouse on the square, but we're going to be on the 3rd floor, 1 o'clock. Anybody hears this, wants to stop by, come see it. I'll be having some fun there too. I get to present checks to friends who are going to go out and turn that check into service for veterans. It doesn't get much better.